So I wrote down a few questions because I was just so amazed that after my coming to you, my recuperation process was so quickly. My first question is, how were you able to change my life, with in such an amazing way so quickly? How did whatever the herbs or the acupuncture that you did have an effect? How did that have an effect in my respiratory system?
Okay. With the Chinese medicine to help breathing, help the asthma, basically they have to work on to see what kind of imbalance you have. So mostly they have a few imbalance. So number one, the main one is they have a lot of phlegm in the lungs. So that could be one of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Number two is you could be lack of energy. You're chronic fatigue. You don't have the energy force to recondition your system. So that's number two.
Mm-hmm.
Number three is you could have a weak kidney. So when you don't have a kidney qi, the qi energy flow, so they can pump up the energy to recondition you. So you easier to have water retention, and you don't have the energy. So basically it's the phlegm and the energy.
Okay, are you saying that that phlegm and the energy affect the kidney in some way?
Yeah, so they can affect the kidney, make them weak. At the same time, your kidney is weak, so you don't have the kidney qi, and also you're hard to rid off the mucus. Mucus is caused more related with the water retention, and congestion, phlegm. So that's where the problem is.
That's very interesting. I always had wondered why it works so quickly.
Yes.
Is it that it just goes through your meridians?
Yes.
And therefore it just starts reconditioning your system
yeah.
right away?
Yeah, how they do is, see, when you use acupuncture to rejuvenate the lungs and the kidney to recondition them, so make them functioning well. When they're functioning well, then you want to, that's from outside go inside. So then you want to see how much phlegm they have, how much mucus they have, what kind of diets they should on. And you probably be on a good diet all those years.
I changed my way of eating ever since I came to your office.
Yeah, exactly. If you eat like a 4-legs animal, they have too much fat.
Yes.
And dairy food or oil, butter, cream. So those things, they produce a lot of phlegm. So even we clean them out for you, if you don't on a good diet, you can put it back.
I never
so you
put
can,
it back.
yeah, see, exactly.
But I remember that you had given me some literature.
Yes.
You had given me some literature with instructions
yes.
on how to change my way of eating.
Yes.
And I guess I took that seriously.
Yes.
Because I said, wow, I feel so great.
So you're a good patient.
I was a good patient.
Yeah.
I actually followed your instructions.
So very important.
And I followed the doctor's instructions
Good.
in the alternative field.
Good.
Because I just wanted to be healthy.
Yes. So yeah, between the acupuncture, you get it from energy flow, recondition the internal organ, and especially with the lungs and the kidney, so make them healthy. Then we try to give you herbs to cleaning out the phlegm from inside. So once you clean out from inside, also build more energy, so you can make you healthy. So that's very important. Third one is on a good diet. Okay. So after that, if you do, usually Chinese medicine, once you fix it, say they usually stay fixed, unless you're going to damage them again with the food or with the
it's
stress.
only a matter of time.
Exactly.
If you don't change your patterns, your unhealthy
exactly.
lifestyle patterns,
they can throw out of balance.
It can take you right back where it started.
Yes,
with, the symptoms starting to appear.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you. The next question I have is, how did you get started in this profession? What made you want to do this?
Yes, very interesting. I grew up in a family. We have 4 generations of practice Chinese medicine and acupuncture, Chinese herbal medicine. So that's why I grew up to have those influence, you know, by the talking, see that your parents doing, and see your grandparents doing. So
you probably saw results as well.
exactly. So that's why for us, it's really, they always work. So there's not, we don't get discouraged. So some of the doctors get discouraged because they don't know exactly how to treat the patients or how long, because it's a matter of timing. So once you know what kind of imbalance the patients have, you just work on it. So I grew up in China, 4 generations, practice Chinese medicine, and after that I come to US, and me and my wife opened up the 2 locations, one in Greenwich, they call Greenwich Acupuncture Center, and then the other locations in Wilton Acupuncture Center. We practice over 27 years. Time goes so fast.
It does.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
cannot believe that 10 years after
Yes.
I came to this office,
Yes.
I'm now into the alternative way of living
Yes.
and healthy living and helping persons to see the need.
That's very important. Very
Yes.
important. The whole idea is helping people and get results. And of course, a lot of people out there, they have asthma, bronchitis, they still didn't looking for help because they are really take Western medicine to control the problem, not really improving the problem.
That's right.
They use inhaler, or they wait the last minutes, they run to the hospital, do emergency condition.
Yeah, like I did.
Yeah,
for
so
35
yeah.
Like my parents did for 35
Exactly,
years.
because they don't know, but you really need to get into with Chinese medicine, with acupuncture, you can get the roots of the problem.
Yes, yeah, you can go to the root.
Yeah.
You studied in China. My
Yes.
next question was, where did you study in China? And why did you come to America? What made you decide to come to America?
Actually, see, when I come in the 90s, 79, that time they just, enough the Cultural Revolution, you know,
Okay.
and that time China is not very stable, you know, because they try to find the direction, but they may not find the direction yet. So we don't know what we're going to do. Then I have relatives here say that, hey, come here to study English. Maybe you can practice Chinese medicine here. So that's how I started to come here. When I come here, actually, in the beginning, I, wash dishes, sewing pans, and be a deliverer, the food, a deliver boy, and in New York City. And I'm happy, I enjoy it because I do, do some work and get can survive here, and you can have a lot of freedom. That time, because from before you don't have a lot of freedom, you come here, you do start have a freedom, you change your life.
So the only thing that you learned here was English. All your skills in medicine, in Chinese medicine, you had from China.
Yeah, I learned a lot of English here. Then my parents come. Then I do go back to take additional class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, too.
So you
Then
went
I
back
come
and
back
forth to
and
study.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, my next question is, how long have you been practicing? I know you had mentioned it before.
Yeah, 27 years.
27 years.
Yeah.
Are you connected with any other doctors or alternative care practitioners?
Yeah, we have a lot of doctors who recommend their patients come here. They get
Okay.
more and more popular.
Okay.
And of course, some doctors still didn't do that, but they have more doctors who recommend their patients. And I hope even a lot of acupuncturists who need help to come here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So do you teach acupuncture at some
Oh,
point?
I do.